literally every single day. So I was chilling. I was like,
So he came up every day, every visit.
for the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day, so it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally the first year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Stanford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on
So
traffic.
he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, to like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like, I'm good, I'm alright, like, and I guess.
Remy Ma isn't precisely critical of Papoose's new girlfriend, but she is angry about how quickly he moved on. She has been telling everyone that she believes Papoose abandoned them in their relationship far too readily, in addition to pointing out that she continued to wear the ring he gave her in the hopes that they would reconcile. Remy says she could have fought harder for their love. However, it is absurd that she is attempting to blame Papoose for moving on, especially after she cheated on him with two other men. For those who are unaware, Remy Ma and Papoose's relationship was once viewed as the epitome of black love, and fans couldn't get enough of their strong bond and commitment to one another. As a result, when news broke of their split, it shocked the entertainment industry, especially when it was revealed that Remy had cheated on Papoose during their time together. Papoose's loyalty to Remy was evident when she was imprisoned in 2008, and Papoose put his dedication to her was demonstrated by his willingness to put his career on hold and stay by her side Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. According to those close to Papoose, he cancelled studio sessions and refused performances and gatherings so that he could instead. I used to come see me literally every single day, so I was so he came up every day, every visit. For the first year he came literally every single day. When you're in a match you have a visit every day on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, so literally it's about 45 to hour depending on traffic, so he was one every day, like coming up here. It got to it tell like, yo, like, I'm good, I'm right, like. And I guess the relationship between Papoose and Remy Ma was once seen as a model of devotion and love that fans all over the world admired. During this time Papoose was by her side no matter what, even risking his freedom to try to sneak a skeleton key to her while she was incarcerated. He was caught and banned from seeing her for 6 months, which SE let him get away with. Unshakable, with both partners committed to one another through thick and thin. Their love story was a model of strength and loyalty that many looked up to, but behind the glamour and admiration of their fans, their relationship faced difficulties that would eventually test their commitment. When Remy Ma was imprisoned in 2008, Papoose stood by her side, demonstrating to the world what true loyalty looked like. Papoose put his career on hold as he chose to stay faithful and committed to his wife, not just visiting her but staying a constant presence in her life, demonstrating that love isn't just about the good times but also about remaining true even in the most trying times. His commitment was unwavering, and he took it upon himself to remind everyone that he loved his wife in spite of everything. For years, this was their story, a tale of unwavering love that struck a deep chord with fans. But as time passed, the world would come to understand that love doesn't always work out as planned. The start of a turbulent period in their relationship began with Remy Ma's release from prison. Then the unexpected occurred when whispers and claims of adultery started to circulate. Despite the pain, Papoose was quick to defend his integrity. When accusations of him cheating surfaced, he addressed them head-on, refuting the ACC accusations with force and declaring that he would never betray his integrity. It was not only the shock of their breakups and the reverberations throughout the entertainment industry that caused Papoose to be devastated by the public's revelation of the betrayal. He dismissed the rumors, saying, "I love the ground my wife walks on and I would never cheat on her." He even included a hypothetical scenario, clarifying that if he ever cheated it would never be with someone he found attractive. His words were clear: he stood by his wife no matter what the world said. In fact, he blamed fake bloggers for spreading the rumors and making false claims about his relationship, emphasizing that they were only attempting to destroy a sacred love for him, while Papoose remained faithful to Remy. He struggled to keep their relationship going, so things behind closed doors weren't great. Remy was living a double life and having relationships that ironically ran counter to the love and trust that Papoose had shown her, as seen by her behavior outside of their marriage. When it became known that Remy had been seeing a rapper called E, the blocker infidelity became more whelmed. Fans were shocked by Captain's revelation, which became the talk of the entertainment business. Things got out of hand when Papoose and Easy the Black Captain met at an industry. The encounter swiftly escalated into a physical altercation, according to witnesses, and Papoose confronted the man who had been involved with his wife out of pure emotion. Reportedly, Papoose knocked the Black Captain out cold with a punch that rendered the rapper unconscious, demonstrating a shocking display of anger. and betrayal. Years of devotion culminated in this moment, but the drama didn't stop there. It was followed by public humiliation and a terrible betrayal. The consequences of the altercation still had an impact on the industry, particularly after Easy the Block Captain was exposed in a raw battle where boundaries were defined and he was confronted for his relationship with Remy. In a society that values loyalty and respect above all else, he was criticized and made fun of for going too far by having an affair with someone else's wife. Remy, on the other hand, was scrutinized by the public and made fun of for her actions. She had cheated on a man who had only supported her, and people were quick to pass judgment. At first, Remy tried to deny her relationship with Ian in an effort to hide it from the overwhelming amount of criticism she received, but as more media outlets revealed the truth, it became evident that she was unable to conceal the affair any longer. It was a messy situation that left Remy and Papoose to deal with the fallout from their decisions in the public eye while she attempted to repair her reputation. Although Papoose had every right to publicly humiliate her or shame her in any manner, he decided to handle the matter with dignity instead, and his quiet spoke loudly despite the agony. Over time, it became clear that Papoose had reached his breaking point. Despite his best efforts, their connection had been destroyed and the trust had been broken. He needed to move on since it was beyond repair. Like now and then somebody need to get that what you talking about, not ti to talk about. They still beefing? Yes, they ain't fight yet. They got to fight. Like oh, fighting is beneath me. Like no, it's not. What are you talking? I don't care if you know you little don't with people that's bigger than you. Like what you talking about? I don't have no for you. Oh well, you knew you was little, you knew she was big when you was talking. Ultimately it was evident that Papoose had made the right decision. He had given Remy the benefit of the doubt for years, but she had continued to let him down when he found someone else who truly valued him for who he was. The truth was that Papoose and Remy's relationship was complicated with love, loyalty, and betrayal all entangled in a messy web from which neither of them could escape. Remy also found it difficult to accept that she had made mistakes and was now forced to live with the consequences of those mistakes. She had lost a man who had loved her without conditions, and she would always be grieving the loss. But the question still stood: should she take stock of her actions, accept responsibility for her role in their relationship's breakdown, or should she keep blaming Papoose for moving on? Relationships are about balance. Both parties must give equally, and when one stops giving, it's almost impossible for the relationship to last. In Papoose's case, he had given everything to Remy, but it wasn't enough, so it was time for him to move on and find happiness elsewhere. Conversely, Remy had to confront the truth of her circumstances. She had lost a man who had given her everything, and she was now forced to cope with the consequences of her actions. In the end, the incident served as a reminder that all healthy relationships are built on loyalty, trust, and respect. Without these, even the strongest love can fail. Remy was unable to recognize the signs of true love and dedication that Papoose had showed her until it was too late, and now that he is moving on with his life, Remy must deal with the fallout from her decisions. It's unclear whether Rye will grow from this experience, but one thing is certain: the past is behind them and it's time for them to move on. What do you think? Should Rye take a step back and consider what she did, or is Papoose receiving too much criticism for moving on? Share your opinions in the comments section. Music.